Hi, I'm Heather Harms, the Environmental Manager for Osum Oil Sands, and today we're talking about environmental monitoring. At Orion, we have a very extensive groundwater monitoring network. We monitor for a few things. So we have our plant site monitoring network, and those are fairly shallow wells, and those are to detect any kind of chemicals in the water for the most part, because that's the area of our highest potential releases. To date, we don't have anything that we have noticed in the water there. On our pad sites, we have arsenic monitoring wells. Arsenic is naturally occurring in pyrite, and when the aquifers are heated, it gets liberated into the water. And so we want to make sure that one, that the temperature of the water is okay, and two, that arsenic levels are remaining low. Orion is one of 4 in situ sites that utilize only brackish. Brackish is a saline water from an old marine deposit to generate steam. So that brackish water is brought into the site and treated in the evaporators to separate the salts from the water, and then sent to the boilers to make steam. Throughout the site, as we've been traveling around, you'll notice a whole bunch of these little stickouts all over the place, and they're all locked. These are our groundwater monitoring wells. Each one of these wells are for different aquifers, and they're monitoring different aquifers. So this one's monitoring the Sand River aquifer. This one's monitoring the Muriel Lake. That one is monitoring the Empress 3, and we have another one monitoring the Bonneville. These are sampled twice a year, and they're done for their temperature, their physical properties, and their chemical properties. So their temperature, their metals composition, their anions, their cations, what the water level is doing, and then they can also be used, so if we had any issues with some contamination that happened on a spill on site, they can actually be used to monitor that as well. Right now, when we look at them, they're baseline. There's no change in temperature. So this would be the natural condition of the wells. There's 2 in here. One goes deeper and one goes shallow, but we'll just take out the shallow because it's much easier. So that's a data logger. It's a fairly simple little piece of equipment. And what that is monitoring is temperature and water level. These wells are associated with the new directive from Alberta Environment and Parks. So essentially what these wells are doing is similar to the other wells that we went to, is they are monitoring for thermally mobilized constituents. So in our area, that's arsenic.